Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
Live Number 1, Madison Molino. Captain number 2, Elena Cesaroulis. Number 3, Alexandra Denton. Number 4, Erin Kontoutsakos. Number 6, Izzy Notridge. Number 9, Anastasia Willoughby. Number 10, Georgia Nicola. Number 14, Emily Hazelwood.
Kilburn Sportsplex.
Number 15,
Football
Charlie
SA's
Bowler.
broadcast
Number
of this
40,
round 4 match
Yuka
of the
Sasaki.
2025
And number
Apex
55,
Team
Sienna Weston.
WNPLSA season.
The starting
between
lineup for
West
your
Adelaide
West
and
Adelaide.
Comets.
Number
It's one
1,
of the biggest fixtures
Aaron
of the
Murphy.
WNPL season.
Number 3,
It has a derby
Gemma
feel about
McFarlane.
it. Both
Number
West
4,
and Comets are
Hayley
contenders again this
Wellington.
year. And
Number
tonight
7,
we add another dimension
Madeline
to their
Wright.
rivalry.
Number
The first
8,
time they
Georgia
meet here at
Macri.
Kilburn. And
Number
of course,
9,
the return
Harriet
fixture will be the
Burnett.
club's first meeting
Number 11,
at
LJ, Laura
Adelaide
Johns.
Sports Park.
Number 12 and captain,
We're now at the other side of the
Nicole
two-week break
Blackett.
in the WNPL.
Number 14,
and West come
Victoria
into this
Costanzo.
game on top of the
Number
ladder
23,
with a 100% record.
Anna
They
Pritchard.
make 2 changes
And number
to the
27,
starting 11 that won
Nina
5-1
Yamada.
at Burkalla a fortnight ago. Laura Johns and Anna Pritchard come in for Leah Notto and Tessie Mitchell, who both start as subs. Adelaide Comets are also undefeated, but 2 draws in their last 2 matches mean they started this round of games in 4th on the ladder. Their last outing was a 2-2 home draw against Adelaide City. They make 1 change to the starting team, with Izzy Notridge coming in for Mia Vianakos, who is a sub this evening. So let's have a look at the full teams. For West, in goals, Erin Murphy. The back 4 from left to right, Laura Johns, Vic Costanzo, Gemma McFarlane and Hayley Wellington. In midfield, it's Maddie Wright, Anna Pritchard and Harriet Burnett. And up forward, Nicole Blackett, the captain, and Georgia Macri will be either side of centre forward Nina Yamada. For Comets, Maddie Molino will be in goals. The back 4 from left to right is Charlie Bauer, Sienna Weston, Eleanor Saroulis and Lexi Denton. In midfield, Anna Willoughby, Yuka Sasaki and Izzy Notridge. And up forward, it's Erin Kontoutsakos, Georgie Nicola and Emily Hazelwood. The West coach is Costa Yarich. The Comets coach is Joel Porter. And shortly, the teams will be led out by referee Judah Tan and assistants Samuel McLeod-Banwell and Antonio Fidele. Well, I can tell you that this has definitely been the best attended game by some distance of the ones that I've done at Kilburn since WNPL started here late last year. The car parks on all 3 sides of Kilburn Sportsplex are full. The barbecue's on. There's been some absolutely fantastic music being played over the loudspeaker. And even the reserves game was an absolute cracker. The crowd was massively involved in it, and it finished in a dramatic 2-2 draw. It's a great night. It's great conditions. Hardly any breeze whatsoever, nice and cool. And we await the teams coming out onto the field. Just a couple of minutes late of what kickoff time was scheduled for at 8:30. And that's enough time to run through the subs benches for tonight and tell you a little bit about what else is happening around the WNPL in round 4. West bench has Lily DeCola, Leah Notto, Emma Ryan, Tessie Mitchell, Kelly Tataran and reserve goalkeeper Natalie Heyman. That's a very strong bench indeed. Joel Porter's opted for just 5 on the bench for Comets tonight. Joanna Katsabis, Carl Khan, Mia Vianakos, Zena Hunt and reserve keeper Ava Barton. Now, I did mention we just had a 2-week break before round 4 commenced tonight. And we've already had 1 match. The teams are just coming out onto the field. As I said, led by referee Judah Tan and assistants Samuel McLeod-Banwell and Antonio Fidele and the respective captains, Eleanor Saroulis of Comets. They're in their traditional blue and black tonight. And Nicole Blackett of West Adelaide. West, of course, in their traditional shirts as well of blue and white. One match of round 4 has recently been completed out at Adelaide City Park. That was a 2-2 draw between Adelaide City and Football SA NTC. The rest of the action in round 4 of the WMPL is tomorrow. Salisbury Inter versus Flinders Uni, Campbelltown City versus Adelaide Uni, and Metro United versus West Torrens Burkalla. But this is surely the match of the round. This growing rivalry, as we mentioned, between two of the contenders again this season. West Adelaide, the home side here at Kilburn, and Adelaide Comets. Two captains are up to toss the coin and decide who will be kicking in which direction and who will be kicking off here on this perfect night at Kilburn Sportsplex. Both teams in their huddles as well. Of course, West Adelaide are coming into this game protecting a fantastic record, not just from earlier this season with their 3 wins out of 3, but they also haven't lost a game in the regular season of the WMPL since late April of last year, when they were defeated 3-0 by Adelaide Comets. Every single match that West have played since that game against Comets was played in round 5 of last year has resulted in West Adelaide winning in the WNPL regular season and in the WMPL and WSL Cup. Of course, there is one big asterisk on that. When they played in the finals, they were held to a draw by Salisbury Inter, although they won that match on penalties earlier in the finals. And in the grand final itself, Salisbury Inter prevailed 2-0. But West have come out firing early this season. They've started a couple of games a little bit slowly, but they've certainly finished them all very, very strongly, particularly 2 weeks ago where they came from behind to defeat Burkalla by 5-1. But Comets are looking to get their season right on track tonight. They haven't lost yet, but they might be a bit disappointed that they haven't been able to take 2 points from either of their last 3 games. We're about to kick this tremendous match off. Comets are kicking from left to right as you see it. That's to the southern end here at Kilburn Sportsplex. And here's their forward, Georgie Nicola, with an early touch. Willoughby trying to get it back from Hazelwood. Khan, here's a shot. Oh, flag is up. Flag is up. So, free kick to West Adelaide. Here's McFarlane. Pritchard. Let's get it out to the right-hand side. And just has gone out. Throw into Comets. Nicola heads on. Here's Kontoutsakos. Trying to take on Wellington. And a chance for Nicola. Just has to pull back. Back on the ball. And the shot is just wide. Good early pressure from Adelaide Comets. And good work there by both Nicola and Kontoutsakos, who ended up having that attempt at goal. It's going to be a goal kick for Erin Murphy. Heads to the left where Nicole Blackett is. Blackett touches it well to Johns. But in the way there was Lexi Denton, but it's going to be a West throw. It was out off Hazelwood. Johns to take. Just waits for a little bit of movement. Goes past Blackett. Maddie Wright brings it all the way back to Murphy. The switch is on now. If it'll go all the way out to where Wellington is, and it does. Trying to knock it on there is Burnett. She's back on the ball. Brings it inboard. Burnett, 2 goals last week against Berks. Player of the match performance. And now that's a really good ball by Costanzo for Blackett to run onto. Blackett and Denton. Denton puts it out for the first corner of the match for West Adelaide. And Nicole Blackett looks keen to take it short here because Maddie Wright's available. Maddie Wright swings it in. Denton in the way. And will get the chance to clear, but only as far as Johns. Pretty energetic start to this game, as you'd expect. But after just under 3 minutes on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions, it's West Adelaide 0, Adelaide Comets 0. Comets just trying to work their way out through Bauer. Gets the chance to clear, but gets it up the wing. Still carrying, but that's going to be intercepted. West now have it through Macri. Holds on. Looks to switch it all. That's a slightly dangerous ball. Hazelwood's won it, but just has to check back. Sasaki. Pritchard wins it for West. They move it back out to the right-hand side. Wellington. The door's closed there for West. Bauer puts it back up the wing to Kontoutsakos. And Comets can reset now. Weston. Molino. Of course, it is still quite a new look Comets side. And I'll be hoping that they can really start to find their stride now. Because another way of looking at their start, even though they're undefeated, is that their only win in round one came after they'd been held by Flinders up until the dying minutes of the game. But of course, 3 goals in the last 5 minutes settled it. 2 to Anna Willoughby and 1 to Georgie Nicola. But they haven't managed to get ahead or win since then. 3-3 against NTC. Not a bad result, of course. They'll probably be a bit disappointed, though, by drawing 2-2 at home against City. A game where they certainly had a lot of the play and were just sucker punched on a couple of occasions. Big task tonight. Costanzo. Blackett. In the way there was Denton. Yamada, who certainly has been among the goals early in this season since switching to West from Sturt. Throw to Johns. Be another West throw. Maddie Wright might be the target. Yamada moving around as well in the penalty area. That's where it goes. Yamada now might get the chance to line up a shot. Wasn't bad. Maybe the ball was just running a little bit away from Yamada to make it a powerful shot. In the end, it was comfortable for Maddie Molino. Now, Comets looking to break here, and Sasaki has gotten the other side of the defensive line. Sasaki now, there's plenty of players in the middle. But just stopped in their tracks there, Comets, and they're going to have to reset. Oh, and that's really good chasing back for West by Burnett. But, oh, and the back pass has hit Nicola. Oh, Nicola's hit the post. Oh, almost disastrous for West there. And the poacher's instinct there from Georgie Nicola, and only the width of the post denied her giving Comets the lead. Here's Blackett. Back to Johns. Cirulis covering off now. Molino under pressure as well. Weston has been dispossessed by Yamada. Macri, chance at the other end now. Macri brings it inboard. Cleared. Pritchard. Goes the shot. That also will be comfortable enough for Maddie Molino on the Comets goal. Terrific action so far in the opening exchanges. Blackett just unable to keep that in. throw in for Comets. Chance for us to catch our breath and remind you that this broadcast, we thank our partners for Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, SA Power Networks, Empowering Women's Football, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. Headed on by Willoughby, but Johns is there for West. The return ball only goes to Nicola though, but winning it is Maddie Wright. Johns, there's no time on the ball. There's no room for error, as you can see there. Oh, that was a free kick against Willoughby. Just a bit unfortunate, but it was there. And now Wellington plays it out to Macri. Good interception there. Hazelwood trying to break forward, but comes back to McFarlane, and West can have a moment to launch this attack. Or not sure Murphy got a good piece of that, but West will get it back. Interception there by Weston. Now Kontoutsakos, Nicola. Kontoutsakos again has started brightly her Comets career, Erin Kontoutsakos, and now that's not a bad cross, away by Costanzo. Wright touches it to Pritchard under pressure. Pressure's been really good by both sides so far. Wellington elects to take the throw. That's going to be Comets' win though. Bauer gets it back to Weston. Ciroulis, Weston. That's intercepted by Costanzo. Blackett, that's a really nicely weighted ball. Molino will get it there though, just running away from Harriet Burnett. And here's Weston again. Bauer gives it back. That's going to be a goal kick. Really is fantastic to see so many people here tonight. And I have to tell you that these sorts of fixtures are absolutely great nights out. And that's a great move from Kontoutsakos to Willoughby, who's just put a nice outside of the right ball, which Murphy has had to deal with. Blackett wins it. It's fallen to Denton for Comets. And that's going to be a West ball. Yeah, terrific atmosphere here. Get out to your WNPL games if you're not watching on these streams. Blackett. McFarlane, Wellington. Of course, Wellington and Kontoutsakos are direct opponents. Spent a lot of years recently in the NTC together. There's a few players that are recent, not just recent NTC players, but among the very best that have come out of the program in recent years. A few that played in the epic 2023 grand final against Salisbury Inter, which Inter won on penalties. Wellington and Wright of West were in that side. Kontoutsakos was in that side, scored as well against West Adelaide. Would love to get a repeat here. Willoughby. Take the throw. No, it's been ruled as being played off Anna Willoughby's foot, so Laura Johns. Blackett is the closest option. Yamada's making a move, but Denton was in the way. Willoughby helps it forward, gives Nicola a chance. Under pressure now. Oh, and it was a good attempt there by Sasaki to get the ball through to Kontoutsakos, but intercepted. Now Now West try to build. That's a good switch to Johns. Blackett. Nice ball inboard to Pritchard. And that's not as well directed though, so Bowers there, and staying on side there is Kontoutsakos. Wellington comes back to get the other side of the Comets winger. Willoughby. Nicola. Intercepted well by McFarlane. Bauer now brings it forward again for Comets. Nicola. Tries the shot. Straight at Murphy. Well, can these teams keep this pace up? It's been a frenetic start to this match. Absolutely tremendous action. Now Yamada's found a pocket of space in midfield. And that's a nice ball from Matty Wright, but just cut off by Sienna Weston. Yamada's ball now finds Burnett. Macri. West played along their back line with a defensive centre-back pairing of McFarlane and Costanzo. John's back to Costanzo. McFarlane. Comets just drop off a little bit this time. Costanzo plays it inboard to Yamada. Good win there by Cerulis. Willoughby. And Comets might be on a break here. They've got a 3-on-3. Kontoutsakos wants to just slide it into the path of Yamada. But West will be able to clear just. No. Won by Hazelwood. That's a good return ball. But Wellington will just get there ahead of Kontoutsakos. Now West switch it back out to the left-hand side where Laura Johns is. Blackett's got space. Now Denton comes to close. Blackett, that's another probing ball that will just get past Harriet Burnett and into the grateful arms of Madison Molino. Denton now under pressure from Blackett. Willoughby. Blackett takes over. Wants to get it to Macri. Weston read it. And this time Wellington makes the interception. And that's a good ball for Yamada. Well, not the first time that Molino's been there just in time. Now, Blackett dispossesses Denton into the middle. Oh, that was an important win by Cerulis. Pritchard, Wright, Burnett, I should say, goal kick. Well, if the rest of the game goes like this, it's going to be one of the matches of the season. Now, West back with a long speculative effort there by Wellington, but into the arms of Molino again. Pritchard. Well won there by Willoughby. Falls to Yamada. Kontoutsakos. Comets have looked okay in these situations. Can they make the final ball count? Not quite. Good defensive work there by Gemma McFarlane. I feel like this is some of the best coordinated attacking we've seen from Comets this year so far, particularly when you consider the calibre of the opposition. Sasaki, Willoughby. Oh, and that ball nearly broke for Nicola, but McFarlane can tidy up. Costanzo. Wants to get Yamada. Good defending there by Willoughby, but Wright has it now for West. McFarlane. Costanzo back to her keeper, Erin Murphy. Comets are a bit higher this time, but Murphy does have the chance to pick a pass. Fine Blackett, but it's going to run out for a throw-in. We've played 17 minutes on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. For all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions, it's Adelaide Comets 0. They're the away side. It's West Adelaide 0, Adelaide Comets 0. Not for lack of attacking impetus from these two sides, though. Murphy. Oh, and it's fallen to Kontoutsakos, but Wellington wins it. Oh, but it's fallen back. Unfortunately, that deflection came to Willoughby when she was just in an offside position. And West have the free. Johns. Costanzo. McFarlane's got a bit of space to push into if that's what she chooses to do. Oh, and intercepted well by Sasaki. Kontoutsakos. Sasaki offside. They're just knocking on the door a bit, Adelaide Comets. But no reward for those attacking breaks just yet. And one of the things the forwards are doing really, really well is just putting themselves into the right spots to make it difficult for West players to pass through the midfield. So as you can see, West choosing a wider option and choosing a longer option. Johns might be able to get onto this, but Cerulis is able to see it out and win the free. Erna Cerulis, of course, a former West Adelaide player, won the 2017 Premiership with the team she's facing tonight, as did Georgie Nicola. What was one of the closest finishes. Now, here's Hazelwood. Hazelwood against Costanzo. That's going to be a free kick, and Costanzo's going to get booked there. And probably figured rightly that Hazelwood was away there. But it's early in the game, and Costanzo is on notice. That 2017 season saw that crazy close finish to the home and away rounds. West winning the title, just 1 point ahead of Adelaide Uni, who finished fourth, with Adelaide City and Metro sandwiched in between. Remarkable season. Sasaki goes direct to goal. Oh no, it is across the face. Oh, and John's clearance has only gone to Hazelwood. Goal kick. Good shape on that ball from Sasaki. Certainly had me thinking it was heading to keeper Erin Murphy, but gave her forwards a chance. Murphy now down the middle, just over Burnett. Can Bauer keep this in for Comets? No, that's going to bounce out. Wellington's throw. And players everywhere. Willoughby wins it in the end. Gets it to Nicola. And Nicola wants to get Sasaki going. Johns will get there first. Oh, and Murphy gets it away just in the nick of time. Burnett tries to head on. Bauer can take it back to Molino. Oh, and that ball from Molino puts Denton under pressure. And Denton made the right decision there. It was better to concede the throw than potentially lose out to Nicole Blackett in a dangerous position. Here is Blackett now. Johns. That's going to be cleared. Another throw to West. This time just in front of the left of the two benches as you can see it. That's the Comets bench tonight. Yamada. Johns. McFarlane. Costanzo decides to use Murphy, who's a long, long way from home, but no danger of the ball turning over right now. Pritchard. Right. Oh, that touch has been won by Yamada. Willoughby. Kontoutsakos. That's a terrific ball. Sasaki one-on-one. Oh, and Murphy got just enough on it. And Johns can relieve the danger. Goes back to Murphy. Calm defending by the West fullback. Yamada's under it, but it runs onto Western for Comets. And Molino just a little bit up and under there. Pritchard. Burnett. Macri will probably not get there. Est out for a throw. We've played nearly 24 minutes on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. West Adelaide 0, Adelaide Comets 0. And we thank our partners for this broadcast. Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, SA Power Networks empowering women's football, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. West have the throw with Wellington, who's adapted to life well as a right back. Mostly played in the heart of defence for NTC. And we'll get another throw here. Most of the options are short. Yamada's just on the edge of the area. Yamada wants to turn. Two players for attention, might try to win the corner, but it's been cleared, and Comets have found Nicola up forward. Just trying to work their way out. Bauer with the clearance. Now, here's right. Burnett wanted to get that ball through to Blackett. Comets have it now through Hazelwood. Sasaki. Willoughby. Looking for Kontoutsakos. Return ball now is good. Willoughby pushes on. Pritchard for company. Pritchard wins it. Gets it inboard, but it's going to fall back to Sasaki. Oh, that was misdirected, but well won for Comets by Notridge. Western. Kontoutsakos is offside. Free kick now for McFarlane. We'll be going for distance. Up the right-hand side's where Macri is. But Bauer's in the way. Kontoutsakos. Under pressure. Wellington's won it. Costanzo wants to hit Blackett there. Molino will claim. Hazelwood. Denton finds Sasaki. Lovely touch. A return ball just went behind Sasaki. Now it's a chance at the other end. Blackett just putting a clever little ball there through to Nina Yamada. But Maddie Molino was there. Kick a little bit shallow, but it has found Nicola. That touch goes to Pritchard for West. And this time Weston's in the way. Notridge. Johns. Pritchard. Good challenge there by Notridge to win it back. And that's going to be a free. Taken quickly by Saroulis to get Kontoutsakos going. Kontoutsakos and Wellington again. Kontoutsakos has kept it in. So Wellington's come away with it though. Two players, as we mentioned, know each other extremely well. Already looking like a fantastic battle. Now Murphy has done well to control there and just get the ball away. It's going to be a Comets throw. Nicola. Willoughby. Turns again. Ball is blocked. Nicola wins it. Gets it back from Sasaki. Nicola wants to work it through. Offside. West holding a very disciplined line so far this evening. But been some tight calls, so they want to be careful. And that's going to be won by Hazelwood. Gets it back from Denton. Throw in. Denton now. Nicola ahead. Hazelwood making a run. Goes to Nicola. We try to flick it on. It's back with Denton. And Willoughby stumbled just at the crucial moment. Right. Burnett. Macri. Challenged well there, but that's going to be a free kick. Good effort by Bauer, but just fouled Macri there. McFarlane's going to send it. Possibly to the edge of the penalty area. Blackett's there. Heads it inboard. Weston gets it away. Blackett again, just trying to get it into the hot spot. Johns. The return from Blackett's just going to beat Laura Johns out. Throw in. Denton again. Probably going to try to find Hazelwood up the wing. Hazelwood heads on, but Johns is there. Costanzo. Sasaki. Denton. Good ball. Nicola. Denton. Doesn't quite get Hazelwood. Johns now. McFarlane. Wellington's got plenty of space here. Trying to get the ball into Burnett. Comets are able to clear it to Sasaki. Partridge gets it forward. Here comes Weston. Hazelwood. Ball runs into trouble in the form of Johns and Blackett. Johns. Macri. Georgia Macri. Oh, that is terrific defending by Saroulis. Absolutely crucial intervention. That's back with Murphy. The first half an hour of a bit here has absolutely flown by. Oh, Macri's got a chance here from a misdirected clearance. Still there, Macri! Just wide. Now, Denton has a little bit of room. Willoughby. Turns. Bauer. Two players around Sasaki, and Pritchard gets it to Costanzo. Yamada. Blackett. Comes in board. Wants to get the switch to Macri. Intercepted. But Bauer's good work ends up with Sasaki. Kontoutsakos. I reckon that ball might still be in. The flag has stayed down. But Wellington gets there. Murphy. Not being put under pressure. Can't pick up here. Now Sasaki comes, but it's worked out well to Johns. Great touch on to Blackett. Blackett gets a great return to Johns there. Hazelwood comes back to defend for Comets. Wins the ball. It's going to be a West throw. Crowd are right into this too. They were even into the reserves game before it. What a win by Hazelwood there. Brings it back inboard. Fouled after the fact. That's going to be a free kick. Sarulis to take. Towards work on Tutsikos, but that's headed away. Yamada. Burnett. Oh, it doesn't quite get Blackett there. It's gone to Denton. Back inboard. Notridge. It's going to be cleaned up for West by Costanzo. Murphy gets it to McFarlane. It's just taking a little bit more time. Hasn't been a huge amount of ball being played along the back line in this game so far. It's been mostly played forward at pace, whether it's long or through midfield or wide. It's been red hot so far here at Kilburn. Lovely ball from Johns there for Matty Wright. Right now. Blackett. And the flag's gone up against Johns. Referee has just noticed that. And that's going to be a Comets free. Sarulis to go long. No, chooses Notridge. Johns is there. Blackett now. Tries to get inside. And saving tackle there by Sarulis again. Now West have it on their attacking right, but it's busy in there. Free kick's been given West's way. Hope you're enjoying the action. I'm sure you are if you are tuned in. Football SA's Round 4 broadcast from Kilburn. West Adelaide and Comets. Free kicks lofted in deeper into the area. Headed away. Comes back. Good win there by Sarulis. Oh, but it falls here to Blackett. Trying to turn. Willoughby came to help out in the end. Now Wright plays it out to Johns. That's a nice ball in, but Sarulis will win again. Won by Wright. Denton under pressure now. And just a bit more momentum and forward pressure West's way in these last few minutes. Can they make it count? Oh, Johns. Matty Wright had her back to Laura Johns there, but it's worked out well enough for West. Comets have it back through Bauer and then Sasaki trying to get Kontutsikos away again. Wellington plays it to Murphy. Murphy now has some time to pick a pass. Costanzo. Trying to get Johns, but Hazelwood intercepts well. Johns now. Blackett. Johns, oh, that's only gone to Sasaki though. Johns wins it back. Blackett. Ball in board though. Intercepted by Hazelwood. Weston to Willoughby. Cirulis. Molino. Yamada comes to add some pressure. Pritchard for West. Trying to build forward through the middle. And that ball by McCree just runs onto Molino as well. Weston. Nicola. Looking for the big switch to Kontoutsakos, who's switch wings with Hazelwood. Kontoutsakos on the right now. Matty Wright wins it for West. McCree trying to turn. Wanted to get Burnett. Runs on again to Molino. It's non-stop stuff. Interception there by Costanzo. Oh, that's a pretty good ball. And a terrific... Oh, the flag's gone up. Well, both sides have gotten very close, only to find that the assistant referee's flag has ruled them offside. But had it not, Burnett would have opened the scoring right then. Cirulis. Nice touch there by Nicola. Sasaki puts it over, but Johns wins it. Having a good game already, Laura Johns. Blackett. Just wants to find Burnett there. Back with Molino. Willoughby does well to control under pressure, but Wright's done enough. Oh, Willoughby wins it back. Must get a free kick then. A couple of people on the Comets bench wanting to see the yellow ticket come out, but it stays in referee Juditan's pocket. Cirulis long. Hazelwood. Sorry, it's Kontoutsakos. And the flag's gone up there. Another offside decision. Hope you're enjoying the action, which is being brought to you by our partners, who we thank. Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. SA Power Networks, empowering women's football. And RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. We've played 41 minutes here at Kilburn Sportsplex on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. It's still West Adelaide 0, Adelaide Comets 0. Denton. That's a nice ball up to where Kontoutsakos is, but Costanzo's going to cut it off. Right to Johns. Wants Yamada. And that will be the keepers. Molino. Johns is there for West. Trying to win it there was Wright, but Comets had the numbers and they have Sasaki. Nicola. Willoughby wanted to get the ball out wide, but McFarlane's there for West. McCree. McFarlane. Back to Murphy. It's come across to Costanzo now. Sasaki coming close to provide some pressure, and he's able to win the ball there, Willoughby. Into midfield now. Ball's played out right by Hazelwood, but it's been intercepted. It's back with Blackett. And here goes right again. Gets it up the wing to where Yamada is. That's going to be a West Adelaide throw. No. The assistant ref and the referee pointing in opposite directions. It is a Comets throw. Referee Tan was probably the better placed on that occasion. Just a couple of minutes before we go into stoppage time. Don't think there'll be very much at all, if any. We haven't had a single injury stoppage. Haven't lost any time for balls going out of play or anything like that. So I'd be surprised if there was more than a minute added. Wellington, good control. Keeps going. Still Wellington. Brings it out to the right-hand side. And that could be a corner. Or no, I think a goal kick is being, yes, it is a goal kick. Comets get on with it quickly. Are we going to see any last-minute drama here? Nottridge. Hazelwood. It's just going to go out of play for a West throw. Last 60 seconds of the 45. Wellington now. Yamada. Here's Johns, getting it from Costanzo. McFarlane's pushing forward into space. Wellington puts the ball in towards the penalty area. Oh, it's not really cleared. Yamada, chance now for Blackett. Blackett! Oh! Yeah! That is a superb goal from Nicole Blackett.
Number 12.
It could not have been placed any better into the top corner by the West Adelaide captain. And
West
right
Adelaide
on the stroke
lead
of
1.
half-time,
Comets,
the home side take the lead here at Kilburn Sportsplex. It's West Adelaide 1, Adelaide Comets 0 on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Well, maybe it needed something really special to break the deadlock, and that's what we got there from the West captain, Nicole Blackett. Comets looking for an equaliser just before the half-time whistle goes, but now it's back with Burnett, and that shot will cross. It's easy enough for Murphy. We have played 1 minute extra of stoppage time, and that's all there's going to be. Referee Judah Tan brings the half to a close. An absolutely fantastic half
that
of
is
football.
half-time, folks.
Both of these sides
Your home team, West
playing
Adelaide, 1.
absolutely
Adelaide Comets,
terrific,
0.
attacking, quick football. Neither of them were awarded for their efforts right up until the last minute of the half there, with Nicole Blackett breaking the deadlock absolutely magnificently for West. I can't wait for the next 45 minutes, but we're going to have to. We're going to stop now for a few breaks, but please stay with us, because in about 10 or 12 minutes, we will come back to bring you the second half of this round 4 match of the Football SA season here at Kilburn Sportsplex. The halftime score on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions is West Adelaide 1, Adelaide Comets 0. Don't go anywhere.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Labasso, a nice run forward, only him and Bartuli, and just couldn't quite get there.
What's the save?
Wins the corner though, but Bartuli. Busasa sends it into the area, and it's Vaughan. Leaps in, and tips it over the crossbar, and if he did not, that was going to rock that net.
Goes line to Tavares. He then cuts it to Voigt. Voigt with the touch inside, hits it, and that's a great save from Delangas.
Goes to Konstantinopoulos, one-on-one with Lazeka. Kristen Konstantinopoulos with a shot. Late tackle maybe, but great save there from Barbaro. One final chance for the Blue Eagles. It's a good ball in. It's got a flick. It's got a second one, but that's an unbelievable save from Sebastian Matosevic. We said Oscar Moore's man of the match, but he's kept 2 goals out that were clearly going in the back of the net.
He's made some unbelievable.
Puts in the penalty and wins the grand final for Campbelltown City. Just headed away. Only to Metro Stars though, edge of the box here. Visser. Now Gow with a little flick. Visser back in the box, and then the finish by Hamish Gow to get them 1-0 up early on. What a goal.
Reno, oh wow! Oh my god! That was insane! What a way to equalise!
By Murati, only as far as Mullen. Mullen hits it with the outside line. Can you believe it? Mullen with a second outside of the right boot. Mine's going to take it, and he does. And he picks his spot, and he finishes with a bomb. And that's his hat-trick, and the 8th goal for Playford to make it 8.
Costelli being to it by Caden. Now finds Anthony Costa, top of the box, goes with his left foot. Anthony Costa gets a second. He's got a brace in the first half, and he's taken Adelaide Croatia into a 2-0 lead at half time, David.
That's a beautiful finish. Just picked his spot out perfectly there, but gosh, Neograd have just left themselves exposed there.
On the back of the announcement of the celebration of football, Football SA will be investing $50,000 into a coach education fund. $35,000 will be invested into community coach education, which will see 19 courses at club venues and over 500 community coaches. Working closely with clubs to develop and upskill coaches will strengthen the grassroots community, which will obviously benefit the football community as a whole.
It can only be beneficial because most of the clubs, most of the coaches start off just as parents coaching their kids' teams, and they're learning on the job as much as the kids. So this would be perfect because not only would kids be getting coached, the coaches will be getting coached.
As a club, we struggle to attract good coaches, and having this sort of funding coming our way will actually allow us to sort of offer more boys and girls out there to actually coach at the club. Everything comes at a cost these days, and this award presented to our club here again will allow our average parents, supporters, players to the opportunity to come out and actually to take on coaching and to be part of it. They've got a passion about this sport and a passion about this club. They'll be able to come here now, get trained up and actually take on a team and just move forward with us here.
The remaining $15,000 will be invested into a joint initiative with Football SA, Adelaide United and PSV, where selected coaches and technical directors from South Australia will be given the professional development opportunity to go to PSV in October 2025.
Once you get the bug for the coaching, you love it, and you love seeing the kids improve, especially the connection to your club. You want to see the kids come through at your club, and it's just a win-win for everyone.
Can they do something here? Plays out to Panagakos, and it's Panagakos! What an absolute cracker! Alicia Panagakos kicks off the season for Adelaide University.
And I mean, if Elisa keeps the play rolling instead of
Gone in, Tom Miller and Bonner, and just as we were talking about just a minute ago, has had a very good last 20 minutes just come into the game. It's 1-0 up.
Goes to Yamada. Good turn. Needs to find an option. Might even look to go for herself. Nini Yamada! Makes it 3-2 for West Adelaide. 20 minutes left.
Such a quality player to have in this competition. Long shot there by Notridge. It's gone in! Well, it was just a speculative effort by Notridge, and it looked like Elliott never picked it up, and Comets have taken the lead.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. A place to start small and feel 10 feet tall. To have fun and laugh, to build confidence from the ground up. A place to belong. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
We all play the same game. The pitch may change, but the stakes are the same. The ball we desire, the moves we admire. Because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
Ghana United like home football. always been our goal to move into State League.
Here it's a very family culture. There's a sense of oneness between the Resies, 18s, seniors. Everyone just feels like brothers.
You know, it's like how they say, you train the way you play, but actually when you rock up game days, we actually play like our heart is the last thing that's left, you know what I mean?
I'm loving it. Really good culture, really good environment. It's going great so far in the preseason.
About culture, you know, we open the door, every culture comes to mix to us.
Ghana United will be a club that can play football, simple football, a good football, that we will be in the next couple of years moving to the NPL.
Very thrilled, very excited.
Expect to see some rainbow flicks. That's what makes us Ghana FC, man.
Make its way through to Nicola despite the deflection. Here's Hazelwood, who does well to control the ball with the head. Hazelwood storming into the area, tries the shot, great save. And that should give Elliott a bit more confidence. He's done really, really well there. That ball was travelling.
Here's Hood, just needs to finish, gets it past Murphy. Needs to have some sort of hit. And Murphy manages to backpedal and make the stop.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
Adelaide Atletico is being built on 6 pillars. It's about respect, about community, fairness, development, technology.
Atletico is become a family, a big family.
This club's got a lot of opportunity to grow. There's a lot of potential here with all the players and the boys, and it's just like a very good place to be at.
We want to be competitive. We want to drive and develop our culture. We've gone out and we've got a few experienced players. I mean, I've gone and got a very good goalkeeper. We've got a really talented Argentinian guy and a couple of older players.
We've got a good quality of boys. All the boys are already in a few weeks, are getting really close.
We want to make sure that everybody that plays at this club feels that they're getting the benefit of our coaching group.
We literally do what we preach, which is let's just play.
To keep them on track to maintain their 100% record in season 2025. Comets, well, they've certainly played very, very well. The one thing they haven't really done is give themselves a massive chance on goal. Nicola did get close, hit the post from a turnover in the west defensive penalty area. And they've been knocking on the door, but have struggled just to make a clear-cut chance. There's certainly been no lack of attacking impetus, no lack of energy. It's probably the best game they've played so far this season when you take into account who they're up against tonight. But West Adelaide, they just have so many ways to go, and one of the ones that they're able to use most commonly, Nicole Blackett, proved to be the difference between the two sides in the first half. But this should be another massive 45 minutes. And let's see what Adelaide Comets can do. It's normally West that powers home in the second half. Comets will need to reverse that to get something out of this game. We kick off. West Adelaide kicking from left to right as you see it to the southern or city end here at Kilburn Sportsplex. McFarlane under a bit of pressure here from Sasaki. Kontoutsakos just sees the ball out. Wellington. Won by Kontoutsakos. Headed on by Sasaki. Pritchard. Wellington. McFarlane. Costanzo under a bit of pressure, but keeps it going out to Johns. Lacker. Back to Johns. Nottridge is there for Comets. That's a nice ball in by Sasaki to Nicola. Sasaki back to Kontoutsakos. Kontoutsakos just can't quite find room for a shot. Holds on to the ball though. Puts it out to the right hand side. And it's gone out for a goal kick from Hazelwood. Goal kick is taken quickly. Costanzo. West putting themselves under a bit of pressure here. Sasaki has it. Oh, when that ball nearly got to Kontoutsakos. It's now with Wellington for West. That's a good ball. Yamada. Wanted to get Macri going. Here's Charlie Bauer. Nottridge. Bauer gets it back from Willoughby. Wellington was there. Pritchard. Murphy. And Hayley Wellington's just stayed down for a moment. Looks to have a little bit of a problem, and Comets have a player extra just for now as they go into this attack. And they've scored through Hazelwood. What a terrific strike. Bringing the ball off the right wing, left-footed shot, and it's 1-1 here at Kilburn Sportsplex through the Tasmanian winger, Emily Hazelwood. What a start to the second half. And in the 48th minute, on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard, for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions, the score now, West Adelaide 1, Adelaide Comets 0. Sorry, Adelaide Comets 1. Well, it was a great bit of individual play, but the attention now is on Hayley Wellington, who is just getting the right leg stretched. Seems to be pointing to where the soreness or pain is. And hope all is well for Wellington, who maybe has a strain, or you would think and hope that it's muscular, nothing more serious than that. Both teams just into a huddle while this is happening. Wellington's on her feet, which is great. It will have to come off for at least the time being. West to kick off, and he'll probably be a little bit stunned to have gone behind, to have conceded an equaliser early in this half. Here's Macri. McFarlane. Sorry, here's Macri, my mistake. Yamada trying to get Burnett going on the right there, but The ball's gone out. Wellington's going to be able to come back on for West. We have the throw. Yamada, just too many Comets players in attention. Nicola, just trying to keep it in. It's going to go out off Macri, so it's a Comets throw. Throw in. Macri will win it for West, but Sasaki's there. Nicola. Forward. Only as far as McFarlane. Costanzo. Johns. Gets it back from right. Here's Pritchard. Blackett just trying to get it through to where Burnett was, but Cirulis was in the way. West just working it all the way back to Murphy. Oh, that ball might just be nicked by Nicola. Murphy was there just in time. Almost a repeat of what happened in the first half with Nicola nearly cashing in on an errant ball in the West defence and hitting the post. Didn't quite get to it that time, but it was close. Blackett pushing up the left wing. Won't get there ahead of Cirulis though. Right. Pritchard. Gets it back from Johns. They can work it out to McFarlane, who's got space. McFarlane wants to lift it to where Yamada is, but it's fallen to Pritchard. Blackett just wanted to get it through to Yamada, intercepted. Now, here's a break for Kontoutikos. Kontoutikos is onside. Kontoutikos takes another chance. Touch. Still Kontoutikos. Oh! Had done all the hard work, but could not direct the ball on target. Would you believe it? Oh, a huge chance there for Comets to turn it right around. And after a terrific run, Aaron Kontoutikos just couldn't guide the ball home. Goal kick for West, who've had a big let-off. Touched there by Blackett, but it was won by Nottridge. Well, Denton's ball has only found Johns. Johns trying to bring the ball forward. Gets to Nicola. Out for a throw. Well, I know I've been talking up this rivalry, the fact that this is one of the matches of the season, that these teams are contenders. Well, I think that's been justified because these two teams have put on a magnificent match and there's still plenty to go in this one. Cirulis. Denton. Nicola. Cirulis just has to track back a little bit. Colas, appeal for handball, nothing doing. I think if it even did hit the hand, there was no way that there was any intent there. Murphy, Comets are keeping the pressure, they've got their tails up. Denton will win that, but Pritchard has it for West. Right. Johns. Brings it back inboard, but West can switch it out to the right-hand side. McFarlane does just that. Macri now, it's a good ball. Macri brings it down. Wants to take on Charlie Bauer, who concedes the corner. Big chance for West from a set piece to retake the lead after a big scare at the other end, nearly put them behind. Hope you're enjoying this one. And we thank our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, for bringing it to us. Blackett's corner. It's close to goal. No, it's going to be out for a goal kick. And as well as Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, we also thank SA Power Networks, Empowering Women's Football, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. Wellington gets the interception. Notridge and Wright battle. Pritchard. Costanzo, McFarlane. Ball just tries to slide it through to where Yamada is. Saroulis got there. Well, that's intercepted. And a chance for a shot from Wright. And now, shot from Burnett. Didn't quite get hold of it. The ball was coming from a high distance. Molino. Well, it's intercepted again, but here's Notridge for Comets. The ball stays in. Johns. McFarlane under pressure. But West have worked it out. Or have they? Johns wins it back. Under pressure from Hazelwood. And that's going to be the West free kick. I think it's fair to say that not all the Comets fans were on board with that decision. McFarlane. Burnett to Wellington. Blacker. Enough attention there from Charlie Bauer to force the Comets throw. Won by Wellington. Well, that's a good win there by Willoughby. He just wanted to get over to Nicola. It's with Murphy now. The West team has not been able to relax on the ball in defence in the second half, as you can see. Sasaki. Nicola. Kontoutsakos. That's going to be a Comets throw. Well, what a game. Chance for a set piece now for Comets. They haven't got a huge number in the penalty area at this point, and it's cleared at the near post. And the clearance is going to find Macri, although Macri's all alone. Tries to push forward. Saroulis in the way. Out to Molino. Was trying to bring the ball up the left-hand side. He's right. Blacker. Well done by Saroulis, who's going to win the free kick there. Now, and hasn't worked out there for Denton, so it's going to be a throw-in for West, which Johns takes. But again, the Comets' pressure has been excellent, and I'm sure that unless they don't finish this game well, and there is, of course, still a long, long way to go, just over half an hour, that Joel Porter will be delighted with the way his team have applied themselves this evening. undoubtedly a big step up from their first 3 rounds. Well, they haven't played badly, but certainly you could see that the polish wasn't there. It's looking better tonight, and they might be getting in front soon. Kontoutsakos can't quite get onto Sasaki's ball. And Murphy had to be alert again. Wellington. Macri. Good pressure from Bauer. No foul. Bauer. Well, however, a couple of players are down, and Nicola for Comets and Macri for West, though Macri looks like getting back up. So referee Judatan just, sorry, it's Sasaki there that was down for Comets. So just going to have a drop ball because there was no foul. Comets ball. I think that drop ball actually sort of put them in a little bit of bother, but they've managed to work it out. Bauer. Macri wins it. It's going to be a West throw. No, sorry, it's a Comets throw. Not the first time I've called it wrong. And that's why I'm not out there in the middle, folks. Macri. Burnett. Murphy. Blackett. Johns. Blackett. This is good play, as always. Blackett and Johns linking up well. There's a great ball for Yamada! 2-1 West! Terrific work on the left-hand side for Nicole Blackett and Laura Johns. And Nina Yamada has scored again. She scored in all 4 rounds this season for West Adelaide. And that is goal number 5 for the Japanese striker in the NPLSA this year. Absolutely tremendous. We are absolutely getting our money's worth. It looks like West are going to make their first change. Leonotto will come on for Anna Pritchard.
Substitution West Adelaide. Coming off number 23, Anna Pritchard. And going on number 19, Leah Nolo.
I did mention that West have a tremendous bench tonight. Kontoutsakos offside there. Noto coming on. They've got Lily DeCola there. They've got the new sensation from the NT, Emma Ryan, Tessie Mitchell, Kelly Tataran. Huge amount of midfield and attacking talent still available to Costa Yarich this evening. Interception by Bauer, but it's back with Macri. Wellington. Yamada. Right, it's back with Yamada. Oh, and just tried to get the ball through there to right. Macri. Under pressure from Bauer. Burnett. It falls to right. Goal kick. Sorry, not a goal kick, but it is Maddie Molino's ball. Goes long. Oh, Leonotto's first header will get all the way back to Murphy, who can handle the ball. Of course, it's okay to pass back with the head and the keeper to pick up. Comets have it in midfield, but it's been won by right. Burnett's ball, though. Oh, and Sasaki and McFarlane. I think one of those players collided with the other, at least, in swinging the leg. But now, Kontoutsakos again. Plays it across to try to get Nicola in. It's going to come back to Kontoutsakos, who's been alive in this second half. That's for sure. Bauer. Space for Sasaki. Will just run on too far. And Murphy lets it go for a goal kick. We've played 65 minutes on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. It's West Adelaide 2, Adelaide Comets 1. Blackett and Yamada for West, Hazelwood for Comets. Murphy's goal kick. Kontutsikos will win it. Here's Burnett. Wellington is going to beat her out. Throwing for Bauer. Doesn't quite get under control for Yamada. Nicola. Sasaki, Willoughby, and the shot from Hazelwood wasn't too far away. Goal kick. Murphy again. Ball nearly touchdown for Willoughby. Comets will have it here through Notridge. No, Blackett wins it. Willoughby. That ball has just gone across to where Macri is for West. We'll get a free kick. McFarlane to come up to take. No teammates close, so you would think it's going to go long. No, it will go to Wellington. He launches into the area. Ciroulis is there. Kontutsikos. Oh, Macri picked the pocket there. Still Macri's gone down. No penalty. Referee 10 waves it away. Now Sasaki. It's a 3-on-3 at the other end. Nicola now tries to square the ball straight away. Johns was in the way, but it's going to come back to Georgie Nicola. Has to go a little bit backwards, but puts it inboard for Willoughby. Trying to get the ball back through towards where Kontutsikos is. Wellington will get there first and clear. Bauer to come up. Player that's worked her way into the first team, mostly in the reserves in 2022 and was just more frequently in the senior squad in 23 and 24. And Charlie Bauer looks a fixture at the moment. Now, Carl Khan has come on for Comets, and so has Mia Vianakos. And Georgie Nicola is one of the players that's come off. Let's try and pick up who else has left the field for Comets. Willoughby doing really well here and gets the ball in. It had to be cleared. Oh, nearly fell to Khan. That would have been some introduction. Yamada. Noto. Macri. Takes on Bauer again. Notridge comes to cover. Weston has it. Sasaki. Win there by Wellington to force the throw. And again, but it might run on for Kontutsikos, who can keep it in. Kontutsikos trying to find an angle for a cross. Does so. Brings it in forward and oh, went the shot. Over the bar. He's had a terrific game, Erin Kontutsikos, but hasn't been able to cap it off with a goal so far, despite having a massive opportunity. Comets building down the right again. They'll play this game out to the end, that's for sure. Can they get a cross in? No, it's going to be a goal kick. West are going to make a couple of changes now. And it's going to be Emma Ryan coming on and Tessie Mitchell. And they will replace Georgia Macri and I think Nicole Blackett. So, but it's like for like. If that's the case, 2 forwards for 2 forwards, or is it Wellington that's coming off? It is Hayley Wellington. So I think Mitchell will probably go to Wellington's spot. And Blackett has come to the attacking right where Macri was. But now Comets have it. That's going to go through to Murphy though. Long from Murphy. Good win by Saroulis. Sasaki, was just trying to help that through to Willoughby. That nearly worked. Johns. Back in board. Yamada. Ball in from Johns is just going to go across everyone. But now it comes to Blackett. Blackett tries to get an angle. Intercepted by Khan. Just trying to bring the ball forward. Loses out to Mitchell. Noto. Gets it back. Johns. Ryan. Tries to get an angle for a shot. Won by Saroulis, who's had a great game. Hazelwood. Intercepted. It's going to be a free kick for West.
Substitution West Adelaide. Coming off number 4, Hayley Wellington, and number 8, Georgia Macri. Coming on number 24, Emma Ryan, and number 34, Tess Mitchell.
Free kick for West. Getting to the stage where a 2-goal lead would be extremely difficult for Comets to come back from. Once again, Saroulis wins. Ryan. Won by Sasaki, but West still have it. Here's a chance. And the offside flag has gone up to deny Yamada a second. Saroulis gets on with it. Kontutsikos. Long there from Bauer to find Willoughby. Bauer. It's going to be Murphy's. He can hold the ball, draw Willoughby to her. Noto. Good challenge by Khan. Kontutsikos. That was really well done by Noto. Up the wing by Mitchell. Blackett. Inboard. Yamada. That was a solid win there for Comets by Emily Hazelwood, but referee's just halted play to look at Yamada, but everything okay for the star centre forward. Of course, Nina Yamada can play plenty of other positions, as we saw when she was with Sturt Lions last year. Had a phenomenal season and could well be on the way to leading the scoring charts at the end of this one, because she is on the end of a lot of good work. But it's at the other end now with Hazelwood. Hazelwood's ball in board, doesn't quite get to Kontutsikos. Noto finds Blackett. Up against Bauer. Yamada. Doesn't quite get Blackett, but Bowers throw. Sasaki. Good win there by McFarlane. Kontutsikos. Oh, that's a clever ball for Sasaki, and that's going to be a corner. Hope you're enjoying this broadcast, for which we thank our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, SA Power Networks empowering women's football, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. Here comes the Comets corner, and it comes towards where Willoughby is. It's not really cleared. Can someone stab it home for Comets? It's cleared now. Oh, and that's a good win by Ryan, but Comets have it. Just Notridge. Johns comes forward, bursting out of the back. Ball is out for a throw. Now 2 more changes are being made by West coach Costa Yarich. Lily DeCola and Kelly Tataran are going on. And it's going to be Maddie Wright and Harriet Burnett coming off.
Substitution West Adelaide, coming off number 7, Maddie Wright, and number 9, Harriet Burnett. Coming on, number 15, Lily DeCola, and number 94, Kelly Tataran.
Just wondering if Tataran's going to slot into a forward midfield role with Ryan, Yamada and Macri, the front three at the moment. And Blackett, I should say. We shall see. Comets continue to search for an equaliser. And that ball through comes to Kontutsikos! That's wide. Well, Aaron Kontutsikos' game merits a goal, but just put a couple of efforts wide. Just feel like if West let it get away again, they won't be so lucky. Sasaki, Khan, Sasaki, Kontutsikos, Mitchell for company. Mitchell wins that. And that's going to be a free to Kontutsikos in an interesting position. Direct shot is not out of the question, but you would think that a cross would be more likely. Plenty forward for Comets this time. Kontutsikos' ball, and a chance at the back. Was just put over by Western. Another goal kick. Here's Laura Johns. Intercepted again. Comets pressure and trying to find an equaliser for the second time has been good. Yamada. Still Yamada trying to... Sorry, Sasaki! Saved by Murphy. Another corner. I think this is Comets' first corner from the attacking right as opposed to the left. And that means that Sasaki can deliver an in-swinger. And does. Oh, and it's not cleared again. The ball spills everywhere. But finally claimed by Aaron Murphy. We are in the last 10 minutes on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. West Adelaide 2, Adelaide Comets 1, Blackett and Hazelwood for West. Blackett and Yamada for West, I should say, Hazelwood for Comets. It was Hazelwood's equaliser just after half time, but Nina Yamada restored West lead in the 62nd minute. Laura Johns. And, it's going to go to Vianakos. Fresh on the field for Comets, of course, but West have it now. Tataran turns. Yamada wants to get Ryan going. Vianakos and Ryan. Ryan wins it. But it's back with Hazelwood. Vianakos. Now, chance for a break, but interception. Stands a little bit higher at the moment. Now drops back into the centre back position. Johns wins that. Helped forward by Sasaki. Oh, and McFarlane just got there ahead of Sasaki, but it's with Ciroulis. Now that's found Kontoutsakos again, but it's probably going to run on to Murphy. And Kontoutsakos just colliding with the keeper. Certainly no intent there, but wasn't able to hold the run. Comets are about to bring on Joanna Katsabas, and it is for Kontoutsakos who's hobbling. I think. Comets are reshaping. Got a feeling that Joel Porter's trying to set them up with three at the back here for these final few minutes in an attempt to find the equaliser. Now, here's Katsabas' first touch. That ball's just a little bit high for Yamada. Johns will be able to get it up into midfield. Comets have it back. McFarlane in the way. First time by Ciroulis out to the left again. This time trying to find Hazelwood. Mitchell wins it. Blackett just took the ball past Khan, but had to backtrack. Murphy, will he be trying to apply pressure? Costanzo. Ryan. Sasaki's in the way. Noto. Mitchell. Blackett almost a wing back at the moment because of the massive pressure that Comets are putting on. It's undoubtedly been the biggest challenge West have had so far this year. They were challenged heavily by Uni on this ground in round 2, and they were challenged heavily by Inter in round 1. But this has been absolutely electric here tonight at Kilburn. Comets have really, really brought the game to West, and they may yet get something out of it if they can find an equaliser. I really feel like whatever cobwebs these teams have had in the first 3 rounds after the fortnight break, they are now ready to get closer to their peaks. Good interception again for West. Can they just put their foot on the ball and hold a bit of possession? That hasn't been the nature of the game at all. Tataran gets a chance to get the switch out to Blackett. That should be cut off though. Oh, and Blackett intercepts. Can Blackett get onto it? Oh, well, the ricochet from Ciroulis' attempted clearance did go straight to Molino, but it could have gone into the back of the net. Mitchell. It's with Bauer for Comets. Khan. Good win there by Yamada. Tataran gets it from DeCola. Tataran finds Ryan! It was offside. Well, Emma Ryan made her West debut in round 1. Was injured in that game. This is her first game back. And of course, we're all very excited by what we saw in pre-season. 4 goals in 1 game against Flinders from Emma Ryan. And as well as being a terrific goal scorer, if you see her get the chance to run onto the ball, Emma Ryan is probably as quick as any player we've seen in this comp. But Comets have it now through Ciroulis. Headed away by Yamada. Tataran tries to get there. Notridge wins it. Mitchell comes through for West. Mitchell now wants to put it back in board. Tataran intercepted. It's a West throw. Just 2.5 minutes left of the regular 90 on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. West Adelaide 2, Adelaide Comets 1. It's going right down to the wire. Free kick to Yamada. And are we going to have a substitution? No. That McFarlane will take. West to try to wrap it up here if they can get a third. It's into an excellent area right on the penalty spot almost. Yamada's header. And Molino gets there. Hazelwood. McFarlane will win that. That's been won by Western. Johns. Ryan will get the free. The ball is where West Adelaide want it this late in the game. Johns to take. It's into a really good area to Taran. Goal kick. Johns with the header. Well, it's a pretty hard decision to give the power player of the match tonight because there have been some terrific performances all over the field by both of these sides. But and here goes Ryan. We'll just come back to that in a minute. And this is that pace I'm telling you about. Here goes Emma Ryan. Brings it back inboard. Wants to get a shot away. No, plays it inboard. And Hazelwood comes up to do some important tidying up. Costanzo. Johns. Ryan again. Gets the other side of the defence. The flag stays down. Ryan puts it inboard. Blackett. Intercepted. It's still with West. DeCola. Blackett. Important interception again for Comets to give them some sort of chance of getting out of this game, but Blackett comes back and forces the throw. Yamada forces another one, but with the game about to end, in the end what was decisive was that Nicole Blackett put West in front and combined with Laura Johns tremendously well to get a second four scored by Nina Yamada. So Nicole Blackett is the power player of the match, proudly supported by SA Power Networks. But we've seen goals after I've made that call, and we may yet see them this evening. Noto. We're now well into the hands of how much extra time referee Tan will add on. There have been a couple of injury stoppages, so we could still have a couple more minutes. DeCola. West have it with Johns. The Comets' pressure has been terrific, but it's a West throw. And there is a big, big look at the watch there from referee Tan. We may be very, very close to the whistle. Comets have got to get their foot on the ball. They do now. In the way there is McFarlane, who sends it long for Ryan to chase. And that is the final whistle of an action-packed match here at Kilburn Sportsplex. Absolutely the most terrific match we've seen so far this season in the 2025 Apex Steel WNPLSA. Nicole Blackett putting her team ahead late in the first half. Emily Hazelwood with the equaliser early in the second for Comets. But Nina Yamada's 62nd minute goal was enough for West Adelaide in the final analysis. And the final score on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor, outdoor and LED solutions is West Adelaide 2, Adelaide Comets 1. Of course, we've had one other match this evening, Adelaide City and NTC drawing 2-2 at Adelaide City Park. And make sure you join in the action tomorrow. 3 matches coming to you on the FSA League's YouTube channel. Salisbury Inter against Flinders United, that's at 3 p.m. at Service FM Stadium. 5:15 p.m. it's Campbelltown City versus Adelaide Uni at Steve Woodcock Sports Centre. And at 7:30 it's Metro United against Burkalla. And if you can't get out to the games, please come on to FSA Leagues and watch the YouTube broadcast. Signing off here on another magnificent occasion here at Kilburn Sportsplex, and with a reminder that the final score, West Adelaide 2, Adelaide Comets 1. Have a great rest of the weekend. So you didn't change anything?
I just took it off your cable and I put it on my cable. That's my cable.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've got you.
Yeah.
Like I said, not my fault.